dink to him early because he gets tired. You know, just
That's
these kind
beautiful.
of things.
All right, here we go. Let's play pickleball.
Well, that's a peg on the foot for point one.
Why not? Let's put that in the pedicure account. And that sails a little deep, and Colllin is looking at the ground. And folks, the minute that sun goes down, guess what? It is getting very, very chilly out there.
And expect a lot of third shot drives from Rettenmaier and Bellamy. Bellamy, he's got evil intentions. He's trying to create something. Travis more of a third shot driver to get a drop on the next shot.
For sure. Wow, what a counter from Roscoe Bellamy on that. I mean, Ben hit that as hard as he could from 7 feet away.
And I like hearing it.
Yes.
That was more impressive than seeing it.
I'm not going to try and hit it through you when I have a very nice protractor angle there from Ben John. So good sassy start, though, for Bellamy and Rettenmaier to get the first two. Again, we are in the round of 16. You're the lob.
That's exactly right. That was actually on my scouting report, too. We'll throw up a lob, so Rettenmaier, well done.
Boom. Perfect. Over the non-paddle side shoulder.
Yeah, you can get him rattled a little bit, too, because Colllin, when he gets lobbed, he just looks at Ben.
Yeah, no, he's not going anywhere.
Yeah, big, heavy serve. Slice backhand from Rettenmaier. Couldn't get over the net.
And just went on a rampage, so don't expect anything different. And that counter sails just deep, and CJ looking at the heavens here. So
he's already looked at the court once and at the heavens. We're only at 2-2, CJ. Come on.
He hasn't even had a net cord make him mad yet. Sloppy start here, and this is when you want to get after the Johns. If they're giving you a little opening, you got to get one or two every time.
Side out.
Yeah, it's a great ball. Probably the most underrated part of Ben John's game. The 4th, the 6th, and the 8 shots. So hard to make it drop, and when it does, he finds shots like that.
Wow.
Point.
I mean, some remarkable recoveries in the middle of that.
I mean, Roscoe, how did he get that one after the defense of the Ernie from Colllin Johns?
Second serve.
Nice little trigger pull from Travis.
Really good stuff. And Travis early making it a point. A lot of his backhand dinks going to the middle of the court. We'll see if that continues.
Point.
Bad luck for Roscoe there. I'm even seeing right at the left foot of Colllin, like not even middle, but like intentional. See if they can have an air traffic control problem over there. So we'll keep an eye on that. It's an interesting spot because you run out of real estate. One of them's going to run into the other.
Point.
Yeah, good deception on the drive as Bellamy sitting very heavy on the backhand side in the middle. Very late getting over to the forehand on the miss hit. There's the blank slate.
5-2-2.
That's what he claims when he's out there, blank slate.
Yep.
Point.
What is happening, Roscoe? I mean, he's pointing at something. He's not able. He's saying, I can't see it.
Yeah, it has to be visually. I can't imagine anything else with the reaction that he had.
And guess what's going to happen? A third drive at Roscoe if it's a ball they can drive here. Sorry, Roscoe, I could see the future. Sky hook recovery on the lob there, and then Colllin Johns shut down the left foot there.
7-2-2.
Yeah, and Ben was fooled completely on the lob, just showing his athleticism to take 1 or 2 steps and then flip it down at the feet of his opponents.
And it feels like Bellamy and Rettenmaier are playing solid, and you look up 7-2.
Yeah, I feel that pain. It's happened to me about 50 times, Dave. I felt good about myself, and you look up at the scoreboard, and you're about to be starting game 2. So, 91%. That's pretty good.
167 and 17.
Yeah, that's
and those 17 usually came early on. Now, if you're just joining us, just to reiterate, the majors, which are slams, and then the cups, which there are 6 of them in this year. Then there's 15 opens to get the 25 events in the PPA Tour this year. Those 10 that I mentioned are going to have this progression draw where we're just playing 1 match in each discipline each day. So if you're wondering, wait a minute, I just saw a mixed doubles match, and now the dudes are out there. Was there a weather problem? Was there a delay? No. This is the way it's going to be, and it is great for the fans at home to know what matches they can look forward to on what court.
Yeah, these fans, everyone has their favorites. So to know the schedule, not before this time, or my favorite players playing then, I think it's a great adjustment that the PPA has made.
And Ernie of an ATP there, you don't see that every day.
Yeah, I played about 150 tournaments, never even considered doing that.
2-8-1.
New level of athlete out here on the PPA Tour.
Just get that out of here.
And friendly call from Ben as well.
Yes, that was my slight delay of getting more excited about that. I was like, was that wide?
Yeah, it's a great forehand from Colllin. Roscoe right where he needs to be to possibly pick something off.
And Colllin said, get that return over to Travis, and that's exactly, big brother can tell little brother what to do.
Side out.
Yeah, it's a great spot from Colllin catching. Hip is greater than shoulder. Shoulder, not a bad spot to go. More difficult to get it to the hip, but if you can, it's so tough to handle.
Welcome to the CJ Reset Clinic. And inside out, filth finish for Ben. What a nice point. That's why they're the best in the team.
It's a block party, Dave.
Yes.
Just so casual from Colllin Johns, the downy soft hands and the beautiful resets into the kitchen.
Point.
Travis had been going inside out on that, so he tried to slap it down the middle, caught the tape, and we are at game point.
10-1. Second serve.
Take him out wide, finish it down the middle. Well done from Travis there. Second chance to close this out.
10-2.
And
Point. Game.
that'll do it with the serves.
The official ball of the PPA Tour.
Welcome back, everybody. Dave Fleming here with a guy that's got a gold medal on the PPA Tour in men's doubles. He won in Vegas with Deckel Bar. That's Adam Stone's voice you'll hear after this rally.
Point.
Good start. What do they need to do to get back into this?
I mean, it's hard to create chaos
1-0-2.
against the structured Johns brothers, but they have to find a way to get a few cheap points early. Yeah, for me, it's get a few cheap points early and then break even at the kitchen line. I think that's the recipe. I know that's not easy to do, but you have to find a way to get some freebies.
Second serve.
Well, that is a freebie in the reverse, in that there's not a 1 on the Johns number
0-1-2.
up there on the scoreboard.
Yeah,
that was a gimme.
I haven't seen him miss that since 2019.
Point.
There he goes, redemption.
Yeah,
but yeah,
a much more difficult shot.
That's right. And I promise you on that previous point, if that was me in front of him, he would have made it.
1-1-2. Side out.
That was pure defensive lob there. Colllin just threw it to the heavens to sort of
1-1-1.
neutralize the offense, and we're going to see Roscoe jump over to the left here.
Second serve.
Yeah, I chatted with Roscoe a little bit before the match, and they had been Rettenmaier on the left heavy. So
1-1-2.
this adjustment is, I wouldn't say it's a desperation move, but a play that I like.
Side out.
Certainly has the athleticism, build, and mentality to play over there. Again, we got the new Vulcan V Pro Flight ball going this year, and we put a new one in play every game. Oh, head fake CJ just gets beat by the youngster.
But I love it because he throws this little head fake. He does this deception. And the Bellamy just reaches his long arm over and tags it.
Beautiful ATP from Ben Johns there.
Yeah, just making it look so easy.
And not in a hurry. So many players on ATPs are in a hurry. Look at this guy. He's just, you know, strolling through the park.
Side out.
That's pretty from Bellamy. So I like the switch over there. I mean, this is, and for him, as he tries to rise up, it's getting good partners. Travis Rettenmaier, very good partner for him. Now showing the world on center, what can you do on the left side?
Second serve.
Yeah, phenomenal combination on the previous point, and then a loose air into the net on the dink.
Side out.
Tag there from CJ, who returned the favor on the hands battle.
Yeah, and CJ's fade to his right,
2-1-1.
whether it's one hands or two hands, man, his timing is just impeccable.
Second serve.
Nice job getting the ball down. You don't get the reset clinic started if you get in that position. Well done from Travis. I mean, what does Roscoe Bellamy have to do to hit a winner over there? Tremendous defense from the Johns brothers.
Yes, and just so casual getting back in. A couple full stretches from Ben, and they go in the kitchen. It's not even that he makes the stab, it's that where he puts it.
Point.
And a little frustrated after playing a very smart point on the one that they dropped before that rally. Just sometimes it's just too good on the other side. That time it doesn't come back, so
And that's the Roscoe point. When he only has to make a dink or two, he's pretty comfortable. But when he has to grind out points, that's the worry that I have.
Yeah, needs more reps with that for sure against the highest level.
Well, yes, and when you can hit through 90% of your opponents,
why bother?
All good, but this is the 10% right now, Dave.
Yeah, and the 10%, which wins 90% of the time. Just wide. Or no, that caught. It did catch. It sure did. My goodness.
And he finally beats Ben. And Collin's
Collin's
right there to put it in the corner pocket.
Yeah, Ben pounces on that next one with the backhand better than anybody.
And the thing is a lot of times he's so casual, and then 1 out of 3 times he charges forward, and that makes it so difficult.
Point.
And it's the right play from Roscoe, just a little late on the slide. And that's, again, Ben Johns taking it out of the air and coming forward with a purpose.
Second serve.
There's another miss. Oh, okay. Illegal serve called on Colllin there.
6-1-2.
This toss must drop. Nice speed up from Roscoe. Bellamy with that new head paddle, just signed with them 2 days ago.
And rarely are you going to see too big of a swing from Ben Johns, but
we sure did.
We sure did.
That was I have to hit a home run for my team to win, is what it looked like.
Serve.
That was not a service violation from the swing. It was deep.
1-6-2. Side out.
And when you're down 5 with 11-2 already on the board, you hate to give the ball back that fast, but that's exactly what happened.
Second serve.
And perhaps the easiest ball of the bunch, Ben puts in the middle of the net.
Yeah, I think he caught the camera on the center strap. Yes. Oh, my goodness.
Side out.
That was 6 feet wide.
Yeah, and they got the ball back faster than they gave it back, so no harm done.
Point.
And CJ catches a flyer there, so
2-6-1.
Rettenmaier and Bellamy find a little something here.
Second
Not sure what that was from Travis.
Yeah, I think he maybe threw his hands up. Yeah, just floated it.
Just a popped up dink. Maybe changed his mind on what position, and then trouble.
Adam's apple high on the dink is not the play.
Point.
Okay. Couple of loose errors from the Johns brothers, 1 apiece, and they're within 3 here.
3-6-2. Point.
Make that 3 errors.
Yes, and had him fooled. Rettenmaier sitting pretty heavy backhand most of the time on counterattack, so not a bad spot to go up the middle, but couldn't keep it in.
Side out.
Get the ball back with that nice exchange. So, haven't been a lot of those grindy Johns points in this match.
Point.
Yeah, that's a tough pull from that position, that low, right into the chest of the best player in the world.
7-4-1.
Guess what? You eat it.
Yes, you do.
Second serve.
That's a great slide.
That was.
Because that inside-out dink from Rettenmaier sailing too long. And
7-4-2.
Ben took it out of the air, so Roscoe with a phenomenal counterattack.
Point.
And a 5-0 plus name. Roscoe.
Oh,
That's
Roscoe
4-2.
Bellamy. And
so
Bellamy,
quality.
I mean, oh, it's like a song, Adam. Come on. I mean, good
Side
job,
out.
Beth Bellamy.
Yes, that's right. Picked a good name.
If it was her,
Yes, that's right.
part of it, that decision, I know. But this dude was
4-8-1.
meant to be special, and we love having him on the tour.
Point.
And using that reach, and I think, again, you need to see this. I mean, some of the stuff, even that
5-8-1.
Tui sped up, probably works against some of his buddies, but not against this, and that's that 10% you talked about.
Point.
CJ yelled at little brother who did not listen.
Yeah, and Ben's been on point with the backhand in every aspect, but the forehand's been
6-8-1.
loose on the counters and a couple of the soft stuff as well. Unusual.
Second serve.
And that's the exact example. Roscoe's probably used to his buddies pulling that one out of the fence and saying, nice shot.
6-8-2. Side out.
Tough miss there because, again, you have errors creeping into the Johns game here. You'd hate to give one right
8-6-1.
back. Colllin looked over and Ben wasn't moving. And what a firefight there with the CJ scream again, but the Johns take it. Great point.
Yes, that was one of the better ones of the match, and there's not a better
9-6.
feeling in pro
Yes, you are.
pickleball when you hit a lob and the partners look at each
9-6-1.
other.
Yeah. But they still tracked it down and made their way back to the kitchen. Just catches the line. It's a great
Second
finish
serve.
from Travis there.
Yeah, you can see that ball tailing away
Yes.
from Colllin right to the middle. That's nice power and spin from Travis Rettenmaier.
Yep, catcher put down the 3 for the slider, and he hit the outside corner. Great move from Rettenmaier there, and I'll tell you what, Roscoe is dinking against a guy who never misses dinks, and he is not giving it up that way at all. Really
6-9-1.
consistent today.
Point.
I mean, it is there for the taking, and it usually isn't.
Yes, I mean, just late getting
7-9-1.
in. Just too casual on the first volley.
Oh, man, he
Second
had
serve.
it, too. Because Colllin is giving it to him when he goes and fades to the right.
7-9-2.
Oh,
Side out.
so perfect position twice, Adam, and couldn't finish.
Yes, and I talked about how Travis likes to set up with the third drive to the fifth drive. That time he
9-7-1.
comes crashing in. 4 great shots by him and his partner, just couldn't get it done.
And that's the ATP you love to hit that kisses off the tape, because then it's racquetball time. Just slap it about an inch above the ground like CJ did there.
Yeah, that's the layup.
10-7-1.
Match point.
Point. Game match
And
11-7.
unfortunately, we end with a dud, but a very entertaining match.
Welcome into the studio, Cameron Blackwood, Matt Manassi, alongside Colllin and Ben Johns. Congratulations, you guys. Moving on. This was your 168th win together, and you guys just seem to be getting better and better. What's it been taking out there to continue the success and have this now 168 wins?
I guess I'll take that to start 2024.
Great.
I'm trying to let him take the lead a little more.
We saw that. We loved
it. Honestly, the competition's been stronger than ever, so you really have to work that much harder on and off the court. So we don't take that lightly, and last year we had a banner year. We outdid our 2022, so we couldn't be more thrilled with how we finished 2023, and we're just trying to carry that into 2024.
Colllin, last night I saw you scouting Roscoe and Travis on court. What did you see from them, and what did you guys implement to come out with the win today?
Yeah, I know both of those guys a little bit. We played Roscoe at Nationals. We played Travis a few times. So I know their games, and I just wanted to see how they would kind of mesh together, which sides they were going to play. And it looked like they were going to drive a lot, which is not surprising in the cold conditions. But just to get a feel for how their team chemistry was going to look like.
Ben, similar to Nationals, you had a tough one in singles early. How do you come out and regroup so well like you did today in mixed and men's? Nationals went really well at the end of that week, so take us through your mindset there.
Yeah, you know, the only thing worse than a loss on the day would be more losses. So you let one loss affect you, and you are at a higher chance of losing more, which is never something you want. You know, you can't always control everything. You're going to lose occasionally, and you can't let that bleed into your results other than that one loss. So it took an hour, thought about it, and then moved on.
And like Colllin said, you had a great 2023 season. Ben, coming to you, what are any specific goals that you and Colllin have here as a doubles team in 2024?
I'm not a real goal-oriented person. I don't really believe in them. I believe in doing little things that set you up for success, and whatever good things come out of that, I enjoy and love. So I think we're just trying to take it as one tournament at a time, train hard, become the best players we can be, and I assume good things will happen because of that.